So the big story with the Cowboys is fairly obvious. We've talked about this. Dak's going to be a Cowboy. His intangibles are unbelievable, A+. His talent's closer to C+. Sort of the opposite of Cam Newton, you know. Cam's got A+ talent, but his intangibles are C+. He's moody, hot and cold. Anyway, with Dak, Dak's in, okay? Like him or not, Dak's in. Jerry likes him. What do you got to pay him? What do you got to pay him? You don't want to pay him $28 million. Okay, let me show you a chart. The most guaranteed money for quarterbacks in the NFL. Here's the top 16. 1 leads the division, now barely, Big Ben. Of the top 15 quarterbacks in the NFL, most guaranteed money, none lead their division. Paying the quarterback a ton, it's not where Dallas wants to go. And Cowboy fans had to be throwing up in their mouth a little yesterday when Peter King came on the show and talked about Dak's contract.
Now the question is, do you pay Dak Prescott $29 million a year? And, you know, at some point, Colin, if you're committing to a guy, you got to pay him the market rate for what quarterbacks make. And that seems totally absurd. I get it, but you may have to pay the going rate.
$29 million a year. Again, top 15 paid guaranteed money quarterbacks in the NFL. None lead their division. You got to go to 16 in Big Ben, and he's hanging on by a thread over Baltimore.
You can't blame Dak for expecting that, and he's technically earned it.
Okay, so here's the key. This is a great negotiating ploy. I have seen companies do this. I've been in 12 contract negotiations in my life. So Trent Dilfer and Michael Irvin have both been on my show this week. So Trent Dilfer's theory on what to do with Dak is let's wait. Here it is.
Well, we got another year to figure it out. I would personally, internally want to see him do something special on a playoff run. I still think you need to be having conversations with his agent right now saying, if you think you're going to break the bank, you're not going to. We'll start looking into the draft. We'll start looking at different options because we're not going to do it. Say the Vikings did. Because right now, when you overpay for a quarterback, you're affecting 4 to 6 other guys that should be getting rewarded for their efforts, and they're really not.
That's very dangerous. Is Dallas playing well right now? Mm-hmm. Is Dallas going to have a home playoff game? Mm-hmm. Is Dallas going to win their division for the second time in 3 years? Mm-hmm. Is most of this Cowboy team defense getting better, not older? Mm-hmm. Waiting on Dak is not a good bet. Young people who have never made great money, it's very hard for them to pass on it. Rich, old guys who have been in a million negotiations, who have $100 million in the bank, nah, I'll wait, bro. But Jerry Jones, remember, Dak still is on his rookie contract for another year, making 700 G's. That's it. Jerry Jones comes to him and says, I'll make you a deal. You want a house that looks like mine, not your condo? I'll give you $23 million today. Or you can wait for a year and maybe get 28. Almost always, young people will take the money now.